My name is Maestro Drake. I'm back. And am I the only one that feels weird about Tinkerbell being canceled? Reportedly cancels Tinkerbell because she's a problematic image for young girls. I think this happened during the pandemic. They just shut her down for Mickey Mouse, I guess. But Tinkerbell's still in your domain and not the public domain, right? Good old Steamboat Willie. Todd Toy News. This is the Todd Toys. I am back. It has been a short vacation, but a long time out. And I've got some fucknut parked in my driveway. Well, tomorrow, actually, it is Wednesday as of this recording after midnight. So if that motherfucker is out there when the street sweepers are out there, I'm going to make sure he gets a fucking ticket. And that's being generous. It's like almost $100 ticket if you leave your car out there during street sweeping days. You all know that, right? You don't park your car on the fucking curb in the neighborhood. You don't block my driveway. So I'm in the process of getting this house sold. It's going to be appointments for or not open house. I will show you what the house that I grew up in looked like, and I'll show you the last time I'll be in this house. So a little bit of personal matter. I also had to get my brain cells together and try to figure myself out because I needed to take a couple of days off. Whereas Review Tech USA has been off for a long while. Of course, Alpha Omega Sin has. But enough YouTuber drama. Let's go ahead and take a look at the news. So here we are, McFarlane Toys, and what do we have? What's going on today? Now, this is collect all three and receive an Animal Man digital Animal Man build a figure. Okay, so we got some stuff here. We got Adam, Silver Age, Superman, Our Worlds at War, and Green Arrow, Longbow Hunter. So let's take a look at these figures. So this is I have been away for a while, so I was gonna do this, but I didn't get a chance. So let's see if we can show you a little bit of this figure. Here we have this is the Atom, Ray Palmer. I'm sure it's Ray Palmer. It's got to be Ray Palmer. So let's go to this one. Now, this is the one I do remember this issue. Now, this is taking place, I believe it's after Our World's at War. This is the Ed Guinness Superman with the bird, and he's posing in front of the American flag. Now, that pose goes all the way back to Superman number 14, drawn by Jerry Robinson back in the 1940s. So that's a little history for you. And that's the issue where Uncle Sam from Quality Comics, I think, it was one of those comic books that got bought out by DC, along with Fawcett. So this one is one where Uncle Sam and Superman fight. And I remember the line he tell. There were two things that happened. One is that Uncle Sam's about to kick Superman down, and Superman says, "No, sir, we don't kick a man when he's down. You of all people should know that." And then the other part was that Lex Luthor got the information that Clark Kent and Superman are one and the same, even though they tried to prove that years ago in the 80s, and Lex Luthor would deny it. But okay, so he put the two together, and Manchester Black wiped his memory. And here we have Green Arrow. And I thought that's interesting. That's all right. It's not a bad figure. It's a really good ones. Here they're reenacting the issue where Bane breaks Batman's back. Now there's a little history to the story itself. I like the figures. I don't. Does Bane really glow in the dark, or not glow in the dark? Does he light up there? I don't know if that's just for effect or that's the digital figure. Oh, this is the digital figure. So yes, he does have little special effects, of course, because it's a digital figure and you could do a little bit more. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but keep in mind that the digital figures that they make, you can't just copy and paste it, or you can't just emulate it like that. It's locked in, so that's pretty neat. So anyway, uh, Denny O'Neil wanted to have Batman killed, and the president of Warner Brothers put his arm around him. It's like, let's go for a walk, like let's go for a ride, like, oh shit, what's that, mobster time? What is that? So he says, you can't kill Batman. We cannot do that. We got George Clooney. George, no, is it? No, you know what? At the time, they were trying to get Michael Keaton to stay on, and then Val Kilmer came in as Batman. So Denny O'Neil just compromised and had his back broken, had him crippled. But as he said, it would have been more effective had he just put him off stage. So let's go back, and we're going to go down. Now this is the Cyborg Superman, which kind of the design looks like the Superman that we saw with the mask and the armor. Cyborg Superman. There he is. I think this very first Cyborg Superman figure was a DC Direct figure from the 2000s. And I don't know where Hank Henshaw is in today's comic books or the New 52. I know that there was another version of Hank Henshaw somewhere because New 52 was basically a reboot. But I remember him from the Fantastic Four spoof, and it was sort of an Outer Limits type of story where his mind could access any computer, but his body was dead. And then eventually he blamed and hated Superman. So I mean, I don't know. It was like looking back, it was kind of cool that they fooled everybody into thinking that you got four Supermen. You got Superboy, Steel, the Eradicator, but then it's like after the gimmick, you look at the motivations of Hank Henshaw, you think, what is this guy trying to really do? Just be evil? He decides to forge that mustache and forge that twirl. So to me, I just didn't really like it after a while. I feel like once you turn 30 or 40, that this is kind of stupid. But anyway, that's Hank Henshaw, the Cyborg Superman. Also, he was like a Supergirl, right? He had two different Hank Henshaws. Demon Slayer. Okay, so this is discount code, limited time only. So if you got to do all this stuff on Mother's Day, this is a discount stuff. Oh, is that who I think it is? Let me see. I do think that is a statue of Anne Hathaway. No. That's I was gonna say Ally McBeal. What's her name? Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl. That's not bad. I showed you all the Batgirl figure I won in the contest. Last few things. This is the Batcopter and Batwing for the Superpowers team. One of the rare times you see vehicles. And here is Todd with his can we play?
Based on the famous cover from Batman Knightfall,
yep,
where Bane literally breaks Batman's back, right? So,
thanks for the sound effect, Todd.
See what you get inside here, because it's kind of cool, right? I don't usually open up all my toys, but
just open them up. We won't tell nobody.
Pull out the liner.
Oh yeah.
So you get a nice backdrop if you want.
That's cool.
Pull the liner out of there, so you get that. Then you get Big Bad Bane, right? He's a badass. He's a big dude. And then you're going to get, each one of them comes with a base. I don't know if you can see here. Whoop. You get a base at the bottom. You're going to get extra hands. You're going to get some batarangs. You're going to get stuff here. But, and I can take Bane out right now, but I don't know if you can get a good shot at that.
Yeah, that's a cool likeness of the 92 Bane. Like Vengeance of Bane.
You're going to get a cod.
Bane.
You're going to get Batman. Here's a couple cool things about Batman. That's why I wanted to pull him out and geek it out. First off, you get a cape. And the cape has a wire in it. Right? So you're going to be able to pose the cape. You're going to be able to pose the cape.
I never liked to use wire toys because the wire would just wear out. Like, remember the Gumby ones? Gumby and Pokey?
They were just... But then here's the other thing that's really cool.
Okay.
Is that his articulation allows him
Oh, come on.
So you can literally break his back. Just like in the comic.
He thinks of everything.
So
Todd thinks of everything.
Put his knee up. And you take Batman, you can get his cape out of the way because it's wire, and you can break his back and put him into the pose like in the comic book, right?
Oh,
That's super sassy. And if not, you got a good-looking battle-damaged Batman that has a cape. As you can see, it stands up.
Yeah, it's got that slight Jim Aparo look.
You can put it in as many different positions you want, wrap it around.
Jim Aparo being a Silver Age Batman artist.
You want to do with them, right? So,
writer.
Bane, Batman pre-order. Coming soon. Go to McFarlane Toys.
I think that's an exclusive to the store.
Or McFarlane.com and get all the details at the retailers and where it's coming out at. This is gonna go fast. I know it is. People like the wire stuff. Go
Yep.
get it.
Go see Todd. Go see Todd. Go see Todd. Yep. If your if your wife is a naggin, the pale tailpipe's a dragon. So this is a Robin. This is a pre-order. This is the 7-inch figure. Okay, so that's the Tim Drake. And then finally, there is up here. We got looks like Batman Begins, or based on the Dark Knight. Actually, you can turn his head. You got to be able to turn his head. Christian Bale. So that's it for now. There'll be more. I got another video. We got 2 more videos for tonight, and then we'll see about the rest of the week. I'm just, my head's just littered with stuff. So much input, so many things going on.